Hey there guys, what is going on? Fluffles Formulations here. Welcome back to Euro Truck Simulator 2. Today we get to start our first freight market job. As you can see, we are delivering tires from Hanover in, I believe this is D, so I'm assuming Denmark? Let me look at the world map. I thought we were in Germany. Maybe that's just the name of the town. I can't remember. I'm going to zoom out and figure out where we are. Where are we? It doesn't tell me. I'm assuming that's Germany. Is that Germany? Oh yeah, we're in Germany. Okay. Why did that say D? I think D would be Denmark, but I don't know. Anyways, we're delivering things to the Netherlands. We have 11 hours and 57 minutes. It's going to make a lot of money. This is probably, more than likely, going to be a two-parter video. So let's get into it, shall we? We picked our cargo, which is the, okay, we have our lights on. They're just not terribly bright. There we go. The truck had to warm up. View the job offer on the freight market. I can't. What happened to the one that we were just starting? It's, okay, there it is. I need to get that guy. Okay. So, we're gonna go outside of the truck for this, just to help me a little bit with the backing up process. Here we go, our beautiful Scania. Okay. Beautiful Scania truck. That angle got a little weird there towards the end. That was my bad. Also, the steering in this game is a little strange at times. Also, I like how the front of the truck kind of no-clips into itself a lot. I don't know if they actually do that. I mean, I'm sure to a degree they do that, but I don't know. It's the same extreme degree this one is. Back ourselves up. Put ourselves back into, oops, that's the wrong button. Back inside of the trailer, we will attach the trailer. So it is now attached. It is now a part of our truck. We've done this is the beginning of our very first actual mission, or delivery. Sorry, mission is, you know, the default term for things. So, really quickly, before we get started, we are very well rested. We have a lot of gas. We are going to look at the world map, I think. I can't from in this menu. We're going to pull up the world map here. And as you can see, we are going to be driving for quite a long way. So I'm going to make a note right here to pull off probably here. I can't put it on one of the... That's a little ridiculous. Okay. Anyways, I'm going to put a thing right there so that hopefully when we get all the way over to there, we remember that we need to pull off for gas, more than likely. It also looks like we have some Sandbelt. I don't know if those are companies we do jobs for or what it is, but we have, you know, something of note that we have to go look at over there. So anyways, says trip time is 6 hours and 58 minutes. We have 11 hours to do it. So enough talk, let's get doing. I don't see anybody, so we're going to go ahead and pull out here. I'm really excited to be doing my first actual delivery though, because that means we're actually, at this point, in the game for real now. We're doing the actual game. And as I've said before, I love this game. It's really relaxing for me, so I love that we're actually doing this for real now. And I'm actually able to keep track of the time because it is, as of right now, 11 o'clock at night. So that means, you know, give or take 5 minutes. Whatever that clock says is how long this video has been going. So that's something that is also very helpful. That's one thing I like about having the S7 Edge for a phone, is if it's sitting on, well, it has that always on display. So it can be sitting on the charger on my desk and I can just glance at it and use it as a clock. Speaking of which, I need to move. I have a couple drinks sitting here, of course, because I'm always thirsty. So you can probably hear I'm jostling around cups and pouring myself. I'm filling up this cup really quick before we get started, because I would like to stay hydrated on our long journey. Because in real life, you know, you'd have drinks and you'd have snacks if you're going on, you know, like a 7-hour drive. So I'm gonna be taking my charger that it's placed on, my wireless charger here, and moving it a little bit, you know, so it's facing right at me, so it's like as little head movement as possible. To go simply check the time. Also, you probably heard a super gross drinking noise. That's my bad. Straight up my bad. So yeah, it's going to take about 7 hours to get there, which in real life time, I'm guessing a little over an hour, maybe hour and a half. I don't know. I can't say I've driven for that far before. But we're going to find out how long it takes. And I am sitting comfortably in my chair now. My eyelid is rolling under itself, and it's really uncomfortable. I even have a trucker hat on. I found an actual trucker hat that I have, and I put it on just for this video. Gosh, my eyes just, what is up? It's like the eyelid is sitting a little bit uncomfortably. It's driving me crazy. Also, our truck is in great condition, actually. Oh no! What have I done? Okay, I don't know what I just did. Gameplay. Where's my navigator go? There we go, and F5, go. Okay, that's something I need to get used to. Is actually figure out what buttons do what. F3 is the one that messes with whether or not your navigator is hidden or not, whether or not it has a border. I like the border, you know, because if you're going to have a root advisor up, make it look as real as you can. I have seen some people play this with keyboard and mouse, which I don't know. I don't know how that works. It's definitely louder. I'll give it that, because my keyboard is cheap, and my microphone is sitting right in front of it. So yeah, I'm not going to use keyboard and mouse controls, because you'll hear my keyboard clicking the whole freaking time, because my keyboard is very loud. Again, because it's cheap, and that's something that at some point I need to upgrade, but right now I have other things I need to spend my money on. Is probably the case. So it is 3 a.m. and we are on the road, officially out of Hanover, and we are officially on the actual road driving towards the Netherlands. I didn't read the name of the town in the Netherlands, but that's where we're driving to, so I'm excited. I also like in this truck, I really like the fuel gauge. It's a really nice fuel gauge. Like, I like the way it's laid out. Looks nice. Looks real nice. I'm also glad that this thing has the speed warning on it, because oh, this truck's in kilometers an hour. I was gonna say, like, I don't actually know how to convert kilometers an hour to miles an hour. So I don't know if that would be a problem or not. I almost got hit by a bus. That would have been bad. It would have been a bad way to start this, our first ever delivery, our first like solo delivery. It would have been a terrible way to start getting hit by that white bus. I mean, it's a great color. I gotta say, I love the color of that bus. Oh, look at the moon. Look at the poorly rendered moon. Oh, it's gone now. But there's a, you know, kind of cheaply rendered moon, which is fine, because this game came out in, what, 2012, I think? You know, it's an older game. There's a ton of content for it, though. I'll give it that. It's an older game, but there's content for days and days on it. I did also, I think I mentioned, I know I put it on Twitter, but I don't know if I mentioned in video. I got a not Euro Truck Simulator. I got American Truck Simulator, and thus far it only has 3 states. It has California, Nevada, and Arizona, which is very far south from where I live currently. And in the game description, it said those were the 3 states that you could explore. I don't know if they're planning on expanding it, maybe way in the future. Maybe, give it a few months and it'll expand, because it did come out end of last year. But do you think American Truck Simulator wouldn't be 3 states? You think, do the 48 in the one continent, even if it takes forever to freaking update it and you have to pay for it, like pay for a season pass kind of thing? Like, American Truck Simulator should have America in it. That's just me. And I know Euro Truck Simulator 1 didn't have all of Europe in it, but it still had more than the equivalent of 3 states, So that's something that I don't know if they're going to update it or if they're just going to make American Truck Simulator 2, and then that'll fix all the problems and make way more states, or Euro Truck, or not Euro Truck. God, I'm playing Euro Truck. American Truck Simulator, like version 5 or 6, is going to have all the states. I don't know. Honestly, I had thought American Truck Simulator came out a long time ago, because there was a truck simulator that my neighbor has, because my neighbor's a log trucker. So sure enough, they like playing trucking games, because he's a trucker in real life, and he finds it relaxing. But he had a game that was driving across the United States in trucks, doing long-haul deliveries, and I assumed it was American Truck Simulator. Maybe it was, but by a different company? Maybe it was developed by different people? I don't know. I mean, what is SCS Software, who makes the Euro Truck Simulator games? I really like these games. I think I've played a couple other, truck simulator games before, because I like the concept of just driving around. I find driving really relaxing. In real life, I find just driving, sometimes just going to town for no reason, even just to drive, I find it incredibly relaxing. So the idea of doing it in game form is even more relaxing, because you can do it in the comfort of your own home. But anyways, that's not the point. When I saw that this game was on sale, I had to pick it up, because I like driving, and I don't know how you guys feel about it, but I find driving very relaxing as just a thing to do. I like that it's 4 in the morning and it's already this bright. You would think that 4 in the morning the sun would not be up yet. I'm going to turn my lights off, just turn the indicator lights on, or I don't know what you would call those. There's a term for those, and I don't know enough about cars and trucks in real life to actually know. I'm sure, if I keep doing trucking things, playing trucking games and simulator games, I'll figure it out. Because you have to have a basic understanding of the terminology in order to play one of these games, or if not, you learn it fairly quickly. I love having that clock right next to me and knowing that the time on that clock is roughly how long I've been playing, add 5 minutes to it. Because that means when we get to, about 3 hours and 15 minutes left, then I'm going to try to pause my sentence. I'm going to try and make a point of doing that, try and pause my sentence. And that way, when I cut to split the video in half, hopefully it's not a really rough transition. Hopefully it's as smooth as it can be. I'm driving almost the speed limit, and a truck would be going a little slower than that. Okay, you guys can see in the corner, I got a guy who keeps launching War Thunder. It's really frustrating. Just stop. If he does it one more time, I'm gonna pull up the Steam overlay and turn it off. Put myself in offline mode, because I don't need that. I don't need that popping up. It's ruining the immersion. Real life, you don't have pop-ups. That would be terrifying. Imagine in real life, if the corner of your eye, you got a small pop-up saying hey, your friend is in town. On one hand, that'd be kind of handy sometimes. If you have a friend passing through town, you get a notification saying, hey, they're at this diner. If you want to go hang out with them, go do it. It'd be kind of stalkery and creepy at the same time, but in some instances, I think it would be kind of helpful. But I think in real life it would startle me more than anything, because the reason I don't play a lot of horror games, and I did upload a video from my old channel when I was Classy Video Games. Gosh, that was a long time ago. It's a terrible channel. It's really bad. There's a reason I moved away from it. Also, I didn't like Classy Video Games as a moniker. It wasn't really my thing. I mean, I think I made that channel in like 7th grade or something, so it was pretty bad. I've actually had a couple YouTube channels before, and they were all terrible because I didn't understand what I wanted to do on YouTube. So I just kind of, anytime I play a Flash game even, I would record it, and it was terrible because I didn't have any equipment for it, and it was bad, really bad. I had a little bit of a slight voice crack there. It was cancerous. But no, I think Fluffless is a lot better of a moniker, or Fluffless Formulations even, the long version. Which is why I'm trying to get back into, sort of the discussion-y review things, because the idea behind Fluffless Formulations when I made the channel was to be a review channel. So Formulations, being like a synonym for review, and then Fluffless because I'm super dry. Okay, you know what? We're going to take 2 seconds, put myself in offline mode. Where's the button for that on here? I don't know where the button is for that on this new layout that I have. Oh, no. Here it is. There we go. Okay, done with that. Sorry I pulled that up. Yeah, that was... Yeah, I put a skin on my Steam because, default Steam is fine, but it's not my favorite. Especially big picture mode. I feel like they need to update that. Like, it's not bad, but big picture mode's still a little buggy, and I get they have to work on that. That's fine. I'm not judging them for that. But I feel like the layout of it, like the Steam layout, is really, really clean and black, and really, it's refined, and they've worked on it a bunch, and they've neglected big picture mode a lot, and I think it's a little bit of a part of the reason I don't use it, honestly, is because it's, they don't update it hardly ever. And I mean, you'll see in like the Steam update notes that, technically they updated it, but I mean, they haven't updated how it looks. I think visually it's looking a little dated. Even if they just went in and smoothed it out a little bit or something, I just think it needs a little bit of a sprucing up. Because it's kind of like, I don't know, I feel like it doesn't match the theme of the rest of Steam. Like, Steam is black. Okay, come on car, get over. See, that car literally was not gonna give me an inch. He was not giving me a freaking inch. And it's crazy. 2 seconds, gotta take a quick drink. There we go. The only thing that can make this more realistic is if one, I was more overweight, because that is kind of okay, come on, I'm not even on an actual lane. Freaking let me over, dude. Oh, it's crazy. I don't know if you saw that, but if you looked in my my left mirror, you could see what I was honking at, because I was trying to get over. I waited for one guy to pass, and another guy snaked right in there, just enough I couldn't get over. It's just like ruining my day, man. I'm trying to use indicators, I'm trying to be safe about it, but again, sometimes with this AI, you just have to bully them around. You just kind of have to do it. And look, this time I actually switched lanes way early, so I actually am going to make the turn. I'm not going to be screaming over the white lines to get to Osh. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. I'm just going to offend people if I attempt to pronounce that. It's probably something I should do, is watch a video or something on how to pronounce a lot of these towns in Europe, so that when I come across them, I don't sound like a total idiot. Because, I know Amsterdam, but I don't know the thing underneath it. I don't. I mean, in America, honestly, they have American history for so freaking long in school, and they go over world history very briefly. very, very briefly. Like, I had 1/4 of it, I think. No, maybe a couple quarters long of it. But even then, it was very brief in the grand scheme of, okay, go. I'm getting over now. See what I mean about the AI? Like, I was clearly attempting to get over, and granted, I did turn a little late, but I was trying to get over, and they would not give me an inch. Oh, jeez, I turned the truck off. No. That's not helping my time at all. It's not helping my time at all on this delivery. But again, I'm super excited that we're doing our own actual delivery, though. It's not like one of the quick jobs, which are fine, and I might do some more quick jobs in the future, because, you know, they're really fast to start up. It doesn't take my own gas to do it, and generally they're shorter trips. But, I mean, this does make a lot more money, especially this one. It's making freaking like 10 grand. It's an ass ton of money. Also, I realized that the money next to my navigation, the 4,000 pounds that I have, that's not the amount of money that I'm earning, which is what I thought it was initially. I thought that was telling you, like, if you keep it up at this rate, this is how much money you're going to make. No, it's actually saying that this is how much money you currently have. I'm going to pull over here for gas because I put that little indicator here. Slow way down. I'm not going to rest at the truck stop, which is my plan. I mean, I might need to. I don't want to. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here, and we might be pushing it a little bit hard, but I'm gonna try to make it on this next. I'm gonna try to make it on the next episode. So thank you guys very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.